Hello, welcome to week 2 of our business challenge in Mauritius, where we try to go from zero to $1 million in 9 months. As you can see, Anna's not with me today. She's feeling a bit ill. It was a pretty busy week apartment hunting. I'll talk about it at the end of the video. We're not at the beach today, but you have the Mauritius 4K in the back. A bit earlier this week, I actually had an all-nighter. I couldn't stop thinking about this challenge and how to achieve it. And right before we left Montreal, I took this course to acquire businesses with creative financing. And so I think this might be the best way to, accomplish our challenge. So I stayed up all night thinking about how we can structure it and what we can do, and what kind of businesses we can maybe try to acquire and then bring up to the value of $1 million. So we are going to be looking at acquiring a business that's doing between $100,000 to $300,000 profit per year, and then looking at putting in S&OPs, optimizing all the processes, doing some digital marketing, and just really expanding the company to get to that $1 million valuation. So if ever you or somebody, an uncle or somebody that has a company that's maybe want to sell, there's going to be a link in the description. It's going to be a form, completely anonymous, confidential. So send them the link, and if ever you refer somebody, we'll give you a commission if ever the deal gets done. So this idea comes from the fact that baby boomers who are now getting to an age where they want to retire, they want to enjoy their lives. Some of them are getting ill. Burnout, some family problems, and all kinds of reasons. They are the ones that own these companies, and usually most of the time there's nobody to take on the future of the company, so they just close the door, and it's pretty sad because it's a lot of value just going to waste. So if ever somebody in that case, really hit us up. Let's see if we can make a deal, and then have these people actually retire with the pride that for all the work that they've done. So trying to keep the legacy of the founders going, and making them proud as well in the process. So this week we also went to the La Plage factory that Dan invited us to. It was amazing. We met a lot of nice people. Jason Delory, for example, who helps them out. We met a lot of people from ALU. The students from ALU were actually there, from Africa Leadership University. They pitched a lot of nice ideas. These kids are from all over Africa. There was that one Tanzanian I got to speak Swahili with, so that was pretty cool. We also got invited to an event by Smart Traveler. That's a company that helps expats settle down in Mauritius. So whether it be business-wise, housing, company, looking for a job, connections, they really handle almost everything around the expat world. So we discussed, and we got a discount code for you guys. If ever you're looking to settle in Mauritius, you can use the code ARNOAN to get a 5% off discount on their services. They're really amazing. You can get in contact with them anytime. Really, they're always open to discussion with anything regarding Mauritius. So let them know that we sent you guys there, and you'll get preferential treatment. We also went to EDB, which is the Economic Development Bank of Mauritius, where it's all the foreign people, and I think local as well, have to pass through to start a business. And so we visited their office just to clear up how and what are the criterias, and what are the rules to invest in Mauritius. And we also looked at property acquisition just to clarify, all the schemes, the G+2, the G+2 especially, which lets you acquire property if you're a foreigner under $375,000. But it has to be over 6 million rupees, which is about 120,000 euros, dollars. On the personal side, however, as I said, Anna's sick. The pregnancy got to her a bit this week, and she's a bit tired. And because especially we couldn't find easily an apartment to rent long term, so we literally took the car and went through all the streets of Grand Bay and Peribere, which is in the north where we want to live, and literally knocking at doors, talking to people on their balconies, ringing bells, asking people if there's an apartment to rent in their building. And finally, this nice place where I'm in right now, you can actually see Mauritius 4K video since we're not at the beach today. It's a triplex, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. We have a nice little patio and the big pool. There's actually 2 pools in the residence, so really, really nice. So yeah, Smart Traveler has also this real estate branch that we didn't know about, so you can contact them and they can help you out with all your real estate needs even before you get to Mauritius, so you don't have all these headaches that we went through. Once again, it's Arno N discount code. You can follow the link in the bio in the description. And yeah, see you next week for week 3. Hopefully we can advance on the business. Let us know. Send the link to people that you know that have businesses that might be looking to sell. It's completely confidential and we don't ask really much numbers. It's just to know if it's a good fit or not. And yeah, see you guys next week.